we go. Dr. Suchong. I thought that said Dr. Schlong for a second.
You wish. You wish it did.
Dr. Schlong. No, Dr. Shuchong. My bad.
I'm not afraid of anyone, you know?
It's good. Get in the bin.
He was here the night he died?
Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't.
Yeah, lucky V is a bit more formidable than an overweight mare. There's a chance there's gonna be consequences for that.
Good morning, night city, a day in the life. I was on my own, catching a ride.
So, remarkable. Companions have evolved so much. In the early days, their simple AI merely imitated human art. Now this is all their own. So, humans often said that making art is important in desperate situations. These are certainly desperate times. All right, cool.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
Oh. Ooh, that's...
To be woven together with you,
They do.
I'd be your best and
Wow.
last.
Wow. So not only are sorceresses hitting on Geralt,
What I came for.
so are these creepy ass witches. They are thirsty. Holy shit. Turn Logain because he's a complete knob and he's caused all this problem in the first place. I don't accept sympathies of deserters and regicides.
You should curb your tongue. I had hoped to talk you
Hate
down.
this guy. He does a good job of trying to play the hero or spin it.
Well, that was bracing.
Low gain, more like no gain. No gains, do you even lift, bro? I really hate low gain. And I have to say, they do such a good job in this game of storytelling, character development, and acting to actually make you feel hate for this guy. Yeah, definitely junk punch. Oh, we're gonna junk punch it. Ogren is definitely the alcoholic uncle. Alcoholics go to meetings, drunks go to parties.
Those
Oh,
guys.
he got slapped, yes. The
This
pig
is
is the
great.
worst. Manchippus.
Oh,
Manchippus green version.
Look at them just being
There is
gutted.
so much blood and gore.
So
Another
good.
pinky, another
I smell
skeleton,
it.
another skeleton. Keep clicking, keep clicking. I don't know what that
Press the
was. That was a
buttons.
laser beam.
Mash all
Oh,
the
okay.
buttons.
Oh, that was very full on. Jesus. That was not helpful. Like, at all. Thanks, Misty. Yeah. Thank you. That's right. Shut up. I'm going in.
You just don't give up, do you?
That is correct. Nope, you're not attacking me, so much. I agree with both of you, Grizz and Sparkle Sauce. He is Neo, he is Constantine, and we're getting another Constantine at some point, apparently. So, yeah.
For 65 years, I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. This is Nerdedness. I'm Shade. How we doing? And I love it when we time the intro perfect with the game menu soundtrack. It is so good. I love it. Thank you everyone for coming along to hang out tonight. We're going to do another episode of Oblivion Remastered with some mod sprinkles in there, and I lied. Last session I thought we'd move on to some main story stuff, but there's some more city quests I want to get through on stream first. So we're going to do some more city quests tonight. I'm hoping some of them should be interesting. I guess we'll find out. And so why don't we start to load on in and see what we have. Now, video, surprised I haven't finished it yet. Yeah, the issue is I have had to slow down the amount of streams I do and the duration of them, just with too many other things happening in real life at the moment, unfortunately. I'm hoping to dial it up again soon. But yeah, and I've probably been a little bit too thorough. But I've been enjoying doing all the things, but yeah. I do need to get a bit more progress on this, I think. I think people might be getting a little bit sick of it. Now, I thought there was something. Here we go. So this is a quest for the Imperial City, and I've just avoided it because someone chases you down. Anyway, a Dharma named Ralsa Novalo has approached me in the Imperial City Temple District and asked me to meet her husband, Gillen. I refused for now, and she told me if I changed my mind to come to her house and she'll fill me in. So let's go and do that, shall we? Actually, let's just check if Luna needs feeding. She is satisfied for food. Alright, that's probably good because I think I may have stashed... Oh no, we got some meat. Have some crab meat. There you go. There we go. Alright, we're in business. So what have you been playing, Big Vito? More truck and farm sim? You're not going to be playing the remaster anytime soon, right? Oh no, you hated Oblivion. I remember now. Sorry, my bad. It's all coming back to me. I can remember stuff. I promise. I totally can. Workers and resources. Workers and resources?
What is it, citizen?
Never mind, Sir Guardy Man. We want to go over this way.
Is everything all right? You look...
Everyone's going to comment on how pale we look. Alright, we're in the right... There's an inn. Wow. All Saints Inn, tucked in the corner here. I didn't even know that. I want to have a quick look in here. What a terrible place to put an inn. City building and management game. Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. Have you played... Was it City Skylines? What's the one that was really harsh on performance? This is a very empty, drab-looking place, my guy. Willett.
Welcome to the All Saints Inn. I'm Willett, the publican.
Yes. What can you tell me about the city?
Where to sleep? The Tiber Septim Hotel in Talos Plaza is nice but expensive. Luther Broad's boarding house in Elven Gardens is just okay. The bloated float on the waterfront is cheap.
We did that.
And a bit too interesting for my tastes.
Yeah, we did that. All right, so you're finding that sort of medium to upper area? Is that where you fit in, Willett?
Take care.
All right, thanks, man. Let's go. So that one's more like SimCity, yeah. This one, you place the buildings, you need to deliver resources to everything to build it. Oh, I see. That is very much up your alley. That does sound a very Vito-esque kind of game, doesn't it? I might have to try and look at some of your footage. Have you played it on stream, or is it just in your own time? So I do like seeing... Some of these games I'm not a big fan of to play myself, but I like seeing people like you and KTX and JL Crew and all those who like playing these sim and resource management games, because you know what you're doing and you make it look good. You streamed it yesterday. All right, cool, awesome. Well, everybody who's tuned in, whether it's on live on the stream right now, or you're looking at this through the gallery on YouTube for all the recordings, please check out Big Vito's channel on Twitch. He plays a lot of sim games. He's a cool dude to hang out with, and yeah, apparently Workers and Resources he's been playing on. And now I want to go and look at some of the recordings of that. So yeah, thanks for joining us, Big Vito. All right, Ralsa, this is who we're looking for.
You've come back. Have you reconsidered?
Yeah, sure. How can I help?
Normally, I wouldn't approach a total stranger like this, but Gillen seemed so insistent. Please, Forgive my audacity.
This quest was right at the bottom of my quest log too, so she really did approach us very early in the game when we're just wandering around the city. Now we've actually got some fame and some infamy, but yeah, when she first came to us, we were no one. Anyway, it's all right, Ralsa. Please continue.
Thank you. Gillen always tends to exaggerate, but in this case, he sounded earnest, which worries me a bit.
Right.
He said to tell you that the matter he needs help with is of the utmost importance to the citizens of the Imperial City. You're to meet him at Cyrodiil's house, which is located in the Temple District. He said all will be explained when you get there.
Okay.
That's all he told me to say.
Don't worry, I'll go.
Thank you. I'm sure he'll be pleased. I must go now. Good day to you.
Good day to you. She had some solid eyebrows. All right, let's go. Come on, Luna. Let's go and find... Where are we going? Same district or through... Yep, same district. Okay. This way. In the corner. I mean, Tabby, you're gearing up for Fiji this weekend. That is super exciting. Especially considering it's a nice, warm, tropical place. And you're going to have much better weather than what we're experiencing at the moment, because we're in the dead of winter and it is not fun outside. Well, at least it's a little bit warmer where you live, but it's still not great. Oh, here's a guy.
It's an honor to finally meet you. When I heard you were in town, I just had to send for your help. Your reputation precedes you.
Does it now?
Oh. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Cyrodiil.
Pleased to meet you, Cyrodiil.
Likewise. Sorry to send Gillen's wife to get you in that manner, but it seems safer if we weren't seen on the streets right now.
Right.
If you'll come with me.
All right, lead on.
Splendid. Watch your step.
Yep. You're doing a growl. Yeah, you tell him.
Look at the muscles on you.
Yes, we are very solid. Can we talk to you?
I'm Sylvan Dolovas, assistant and bodyguard to Cyrodiil. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. Where are we going? Downstairs. Okay. Yeah, so this game, it's been really apparent in the last couple of episodes just how sometimes everything's a little bit too cozy. They needed to make things just a little bit bigger so NPCs don't trip each other up and it just feels like a bit of a bigger world. But that's what they did with Skyrim, which was good. And now playing stuff like Elder Scrolls Online, well, an MMO they've got to make really big. But I'm hoping in Elder Scrolls 6 that they find a nice balance to make it a bit bigger again. Sorry about that. Weird tickle in my throat.
I'm honored by your presence.
All right, let's continue. Grey throat.
You're out Cyrodiil first. Then we'll speak.
All right, hear out Cyrodiil. All right, well, we're down here.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Who are these people?
You're now in the sanctuary of the Order of the Virtuous Blood. Few outside our circle have ever set foot in our hallowed hall. We are, for lack of a better word, defenders. We guard the city from an infestation that plagues it.
Yes.
We are vampire hunters. I'm sure you're familiar with these despicable beings, feeding on the innocent as if they were cattle. Well, this group was formed to combat them. Alas, we are but 3 old men, not able to match the fighting prowess of a vampire. We lack the strength to defeat them in battle.
Yeah, those vampires, pesky, right? And Mr. Cross-Eyed Vito, you mean this guy? Yeah. I kind of forget how, let's say, elaborate some of the faces are in Oblivion. And the remaster has captured them and uplifted them perfectly. So, yes, vampires. Well, not all vampires are bad. And, you know, some vampires feed on people without causing them any harm whatsoever. What else do you have to say about vampires, Cyrodiil?
Our goal is to root out the vampires that live in our fair city.
Yes.
So far, we've been unsuccessful finding one. Until now.
Yeah.
It's come to the Order's attention that Temple District resident Roland Genseric is a vampire and has already claimed one victim. That's where you come in. We want you to slay this vampire and cleanse the city of his filth before he can feed or kill again.
For a second, you'd be like, oh, we're after vampires. Like, oh, not us. Okay. Tell us more about Roland Genseric.
A few nights ago, I was roaming the city, as I often do, looking for any signs of a vampire. As I headed past Roland's house, I heard a cry. I rushed into the back garden to find Roland struggling with a woman he'd been courting. I tried to intervene, but he was too strong. He threw his lover to the ground and turned his attention on me. Luckily, I managed to run back into the street and escape his grasp. I hid for a while and then returned to the garden. Roland was gone, and the woman was dead. She had 2 puncture marks on the nape of her neck. That's when I realized he was a vampire. The Order needs you to track him and destroy him.
Okay, how do I find him?
I would start by searching his home. He hasn't been there for days, so it should be safe. Return to us here if you have questions. We meet at night.
Of course you meet at night. All right, anything else you can tell us about Roland?
His home is located in the Temple District. Right across the garden from my home, in fact. Ironic, isn't it?
Yeah. Anything else about vampires?
Vampires are nasty creatures. They drink the blood of others to conceal their true nature. Such trickery makes them difficult to find. You may ask Gillen Norvallo or Greythroat about these creatures as well. They've learned much.
Okay, thank you.
Who knows when Roland may strike again?
All right,
you must hurry.
Talk to these guys. I'm going to turn the fog off first because that's annoying me. So yeah, in the Elder Scrolls lore, if a vampire feeds, it actually hides and lessens their vampiric nature. They can blend in more, but they are less strong and less vampiric. I actually think it's kind of cool when it's implemented the right way. What's interesting is in Elder Scrolls Online, in an update a couple of years ago, they sort of flipped it. So
what's going on with you? You've joined
I think it's more for a gameplay mechanic, so you feed to stay powerful. But
nasty little beasts.
Oh,
I
that guy
avoid
ran
those
away.
things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Talk to these guys a
Take
bit.
care.
You guys are extremely close.
Hello again. I'm Sylvan Dolovas, assistant and bodyguard to Cyrodiil. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk anymore. How about you, Gillen?
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Yes. What do you know about Roland?
Roland was always a quiet man. It was only recently he'd met that young lady. Poor girl. I must avenge her death.
Okay. Anything you can tell me about vampires?
It's said that the bite of a vampire has the chance of infecting the victim. If this occurs, they'll become a vampire in a few days. Be cautious.
Okay. Any rumors to share?
Have you heard? Someone desecrated the tomb of Lathosa. No wonder her ghost haunts that place.
I didn't know that.
Vampires are clever, so watch your back.
Yes, they are. We don't need to go in there. All right, so check out Roland's house for clues. Is he a dodgy vampire, or is there something
I'm
more?
Pleased you've joined us.
Greythroat.
How can I be of service?
Can you share anything else? What do you know about Roland?
Roland was very much the loner. He never married and was rarely seen outside his house.
Okay.
I'm surprised his secret wasn't discovered sooner.
What about vampires?
The vampire cannot exist in the daylight for long. As the sun's rays strike his flesh, it will burn as if on fire.
Not that bad, but yep.
Be ever vigilant. Vampires are
If they're
deceit.
Yes, they are. If a vampire is well fed, they are more human-like and more resistant to the sun, actually. Anyway, Roland's house. We are breaking in, it would seem. Alright, let's do a main save. In we go. Let's do an investigation, because things are never quite as they seem in these Oblivion quests, so I'm keen to see what happens here. Because I can't remember from playing this in the original. I've arrived at Roland Genseric's house. I should begin to search the place for any clues as to his whereabouts. All right. Break some shit open. Nope. Might keep doing a sneak. Shopping list. Apple, no, nope. Basement? Always check the basement. Should check upstairs as well. Oh, it's got a pretty hefty bar down here. That's pretty cool. Nothing incriminating or interesting, though. See anything, Luna? No, she doesn't. Oh, we might take that torch. So you always need torches. I seem to be going through torches like no one's business. Alright, upstairs we go. Okay, everything is illuminated, but no person. What have we got here? Handbill. You need quality arms and armor. You have to shop at a Fighting Chance. We specialize in custom-fitted armor. Not helpful. This is really unhelpful. We're not finding anything. What's the quest say? Should begin to search the place for any clues as to his whereabouts. Dude, we are not finding anything. Oh, what's that up there? A recipe? No. Okay. I'm feeling a bit dumb now. Oh, chest. Nope, still nothing helpful. Oh, level 99 lockpicking and security. Okay, no journal, no notes, no clues we can see yet. Okay, well, I guess we try downstairs again, or the basement again? Did I miss something? Only things are a bit more obvious. Right, oh, here we go. A love letter. Here we go. After searching Roland's home, I found a letter written to Roland from his girlfriend. It mentions a cabin where the two would meet. It's located east of the Imperial City in the Great Forest. I think this may be where Roland could be hiding. I should head out there immediately before he has a chance to escape. My dearest Roland, I cannot wait for you to return from Bravo. My heart swells with joy as I know we will once again soon be together. I yearn for you every night that I look beside me in my bed and you are not there. How I wish I could have taken the journey with you, but I understand that these are dangerous times and I would only slow you down. When you return, perhaps we should get away from the chaos of the Imperial City. Let's go back to that cabin in the woods, the one where you said we would always be safe from the world. The one where you took me in your arms and sang songs of moonlight and happiness. The one where you said, I love you. Hurry, my love, Ralphina. Okay. Pity I can't do a female voice impression, otherwise that would have been a lot more fitting than my deep voice. All right, out here somewhere. It's marked on the map. Have I already discovered it? We can fast travel straight there. All right, let's see what happens. I don't know, something in me goes to think that Roland is just a dude. I've arrived at Roland's cabin. I should proceed inside to see if he's there. I should be cautious, as Cyrodiil warned me that vampires could be very dangerous. Yeah, well, we know all about vampires. We are actually a vampire expert ourselves, both in terms of player and character. Alright, Luna, let's have a look in here. Let's do a main save. And step inside. Hello.
Go away. I know what you're here for. Just leave me alone.
He does not look vampiric. So, Roland, there are allegations that you are a vampire.
Vampires? Why would you ask me about those filthy creatures?
Cyrodiil says you're a vampire.
That bastard. Cyrodiil dares accuse me of being a vampire? Me? Ha! He's the one who is the vampire.
Say again? How is Cyrodiil a vampire?
Can't believe him. I knew he would try and pin this on me. If only I could get my hands on him.
Calm down, calm down. Just explain, Roland. Go slow.
I'm sorry. I've been hiding up here in this cabin and I forgot my manners. Try and understand. I loved her. I'd never harm her. Ralphina was the love of my life. For the first time, I had a positive outlook. Then I saw Cyrodiil looking at her with those coveting eyes.
Right.
When she started taking walks in the garden at night, I became suspicious. I didn't want to lose her. I should have trusted her. Oh, Ralphina.
So what happened at night?
Yes. I must let someone else know. That night, I decided to follow Ralphina. I wanted to see where she went on her walks. When she stopped in the garden and Cyrodiil stepped out of the shadows, my heart sank. Then suddenly he was upon her. She seemed entranced as he wrapped his arms around her and sank his teeth into her neck. I burst from my hiding place and attacked Cyrodiil. He became startled for a moment and tossed Ralphina aside. She fell to the ground, and I heard a sickening crack as her head struck a stone. I was no equal to Cyrodiil. He knocked me down in one quick movement. As I lost consciousness, I saw him laugh and then run away. Now I know why he didn't finish me that night. He wanted to cast suspicions on me instead.
Yes, I see. Well, why didn't you tell someone?
I panicked. By the time I awoke, her body was gone. I knew Cyrodiil was a respected member of the community. They'd never believe he was a vampire. I retreated here to the cabin to collect my thoughts.
All right, well, there you go. I knew there'd be a twist of some kind. What else can you talk about vampires?
I suppose you must decide what to do. Are you going to kill me?
No, I'm not going to kill you.
Thank you. I'm happy you gave me a chance to explain.
All right, anything else you can tell me about vampires?
As you know, the vampire can't remain in sunlight. I'd wager that you'll never see Cyrodiil outside during that time of day.
Very good. Anything else about Cyrodiil, then?
I know about Cyrodiil and his secret order. What better way for a vampire to hide than to pretend he hunts them? You may want to speak to Phintius at the first edition bookshop in the market district of the city. Okay. I know he goes there occasionally. I doubt that he's told Gillen and Greythroat anything, but you could always try.
All right, and then finally, any interesting rumors since we're here?
Amantius Electus was killed during a burglary. They say the house was ransacked.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but thank you for sharing.
Remain leery of Cyrodiil. He's much more cunning than you may suspect.
Yes, well, we are suspecting a lot now. He's got 2 doors here. Okay, back to the city, to the bookshop, right? Cyrodiil didn't look vampiric. Normally there's at least telltale signs in the eyes. Anyway, I've decided to give Roland a chance and will investigate his story. Roland told me that Cyrodiil makes the occasional trip to the first edition bookshop in the market district of the Imperial City. Told me I should speak to the owner, Phintius. Which we shall do. Problem is, it's nighttime and is going to be all closed up. Can we break in and talk to him upstairs? We probably can. Let's try. This game often lets you break in and have the first conversation with no implications. That's why we save first, just in case. So we are trespassing now. And doing a crime. We are doing a small crime. He's asleep. He is asleep. I give him a little cheeky vampire feed, because firstly, we need to replenish our health feeding. And secondly, it also, using my vampire mod, it buffs our disposition. Make him like us more. Oh, has been recently fed on. Alright, that's a bug. For some reason, that keeps happening, and I can't quite figure out why it is. He has not been fed. Unless it's detected. Maybe it's detected. Come over here, Luna. Maybe it's because this area spell has hit someone else. No. Push the giant cat away a bit further. Now, this is why I haven't released the vampire mod yet, because occasionally just something doesn't quite work right. Alright, never mind then. We'll just talk to him. Hello, Fintius.
Sorry, friend. Looks like you've wandered into a restricted area.
We have.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
There we go. Dude, we want to ask about Cyrodiil.
Cyrodiil? He comes in from time to time.
And why?
Usually it's when he's out shopping. He always comes in with a large amount of travel food in his bag. Then sometimes he buys a few books. I asked him once about it, and he said that he goes out of the city on business trips. I think I overheard him once mention Memorial Cave to another patron of mine, but he never talked to me about it directly.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at over there? It's something. All right, Memorial Cave. What is Memorial Cave?
Yes. It's outside of the Imperial City. I heard it's a place where many of the heroes from past wars are buried. Sort of a subterranean graveyard. I just assumed Cyrodiil had a relative that died and is buried there. Not many people go out there anymore, as the route is dangerous. But Cyrodiil's a stubborn one. Takes integrity for a man to risk his own life to honor the fallen. I admire him for that. I looked it up once in an old atlas I had in stock. Here, let me mark it on your map.
That's very helpful of you. All right. Thank you, Fintius. Was it what's his name? Fintius. Thank you, Fintius. Let's go.
Good day.
And back to bed he goes. Right, let's sneak on out of here. All right. Oblivion, never change. Your charms are always very interesting. All right, let's leave the bookshop. Memorial Cave, that's where we're going. I was so distracted with the way he was staring up at the roof that I got... I didn't do a very good job of paying attention. He goes to the cave, maybe to honor the dead. Probably not. It's probably more of a hideout or a lair. So let's see. Alright, let's recharge off of this. There we go. There's a big black red spider. Oh no, don't say those words. Lito, that's gross. As we can see the aurora lights over Skyrim in the distance. Really well implemented in this game. Elder Scrolls Online also does a similar thing, I've noticed, since I've been playing that again recently. Really cool. One of the very beautiful things about being in Skyrim is the night skyline you can see. Luna is agreeing with me. Memorial Cave. Okay, this is where we are going. So, has he got a lair set up? I've entered Memorial Cave. It is now being used as a vampire den. There you go. I need to see if I can find Cyrodiil here and put a stop to his charade. You know what else? Can I need to recharge. Do I have soul gems? Oh, that did not do much of a recharge, did it? Very good for fighting creatures. I can use a 0-star to just recharge, but can't capture black souls from humanoids. Okay, that's intimidating. Yeah, very intense. All right. Now, once again, seemingly since the update, did that not work? Maybe I need to start carrying another pet with me.
He was here a second ago.
Because god damn it,
I'm going to bleed you.
NPCs have gotten hard. What she said. Missed. Missed again. Oh man. Alright, he's down now. Take some vampire dust reagents. Anything else to look at? Just an iron battle axe. Oh, poor Luna. Maybe we'll do a sneak. Yeah, there is a skelly. Oh, it's a skeleton hero. Many vampires. Wrong button.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Am I
You're down.
supposed to be impressed?
Vampire assassin is down. Oops, I probably didn't need to pick that up. Here, there's another one. Another skeleton somewhere. What does map say? Map is blank. Okay, try again. So is that where we need to go? No, no, we've got a large cave ahead of us. There's a skelly there. I wonder, is there a bed nearby that we can get? We can get them. Let's use a vampiric slumber spell. Nope, she spotted us. Vampire witch hunter. Oh, we nearly got her. Good job, summons and pets. Zombie, zombie. Okay, let's both sneak and use a torch. Yoink. This is a dead end, okay. You know what? That reminds me, I should do a repair of my gear, because we have not repaired in quite some time. That wasn't too bad. Things weren't too damaged. Okay, map says we need to go back to that previous corridor. That one. Yeah, we can sense the dude. And is that a wolf? Sounds wolfy. Let's see if we can put this guy to sleep. Nope. Vampire monk and a timber wolf. Alright, Let's take out the wolf. Team up with Luna.
I spot mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Power attack. Come on, nearly got him. That's it. Oh, Luna's down too. You'll get up. You'll be okay. Take that pelt. Oh. Torch burnt out. What do you got? Dust and lockpicks. Take both of those. You stunned? What's the deal with you? You bugged out? What's going on here? Alright, let's just continue on and she should catch up. Timberwolf down. Oh, there's Cyrodiil. Alright, it really is game on. Oh shit, I ran out of magicka to summon another. For some reason, Luna is bugged out. What the hell happened to you? Try using our... hang on. Oh! Paralyzed.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, paralyzed again! Oh no! So rude! Come on! Alright. Alright, Luna is up. Alright, she's gonna tackle Cyrodiil. We're gonna tackle this this agent.
Come to me, sweet flesh. You're pathetic. Take that! Ha! This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Oh, nearly got him. Yes, we will. Because you are indeed down. I am definitely getting more frame drops since this last game update as well. I do remember reading on Reddit that some other people are seeing the same thing. That's not good form. Games should become more optimized with updates, not less optimized. Even now, we're sitting at... what are we seeing at 43 FPS? Should be like at 80. We should be double that. Alright, here it is. Here. Ooh, it just says Vampire Sorcerer. He's not the guy. He's just wearing the same clothes and looks the same. Or is he? Just a guy who looks the same. Okay. Right, map says continue into the cave. Oh, there we go. We crashed after all that. Alright, restart. Restartinate. When you're ready. There we go. One day we won't have so many crashes in Bethesda games. Well, to be honest, Starfield's pretty good. That almost never crashes for me. But Oblivion always did. When I first played it, when I played it, the original again in 2022, the full playthrough, it's on YouTube if you want to see it. And then again now with the remaster. Oh, yes. Turn the fog off. Okay, so... And we've got our frame rate back, so that's nice.
Who's there?
Never mind, who's there? Have not seen any... Oh, no, there might be beds over there, actually. Let's see if we can get them to go to sleep. Actually, we can... Well, we've got invisibility for ourselves, wasn't it? Shadow shape or something? Yeah. Invisible! Now we can get mesmerizing slumber. Let's see if we can put this guy to sleep. Oh, and we are stage 4 vampirism, apparently. Oh, because we couldn't feed when we were in town before, that's why. Is he going to... Okay. He has stumbled across our pet, so... Just take him out, then. In these dark hallways.
It's here!
Locked it.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
I think not, Vampire Man. Give me your dust, your vampire dust. Alright, and there's gonna be another guy out here. We can't sleep this guy.
Last mistake you'll ever make.
Because we are already stage 4. Which means we are more mighty for combat, at least. But we are going to attract more vampire suspicion ourselves.
Why won't you die?
Look at her eyes. Her eyes are standing out and very vampire-like. Another testament to how they've really done well with the visuals in this game, I think.
I'm here.
Knock him down. That's it. Yoink, yoink, and that's it. You've got pet wolves and stuff. So, Tabby, you've got everything packed except for the toiletries, pillow, and charger. And they are a first thing before you leave items. Yep, that's it. Have them ready to go. Bundle them in when you leave. So you're flying out on Saturday, is it? Stick fence with a hard lock on it. Dead captive, that's... We'll take the gold, I guess. Headless zombie. I don't really need any more mort flesh. I've got a million of those. Skeleton. Take the bone meal, I guess. Okay. That appears to be the guy. Hello, Cyrodiil. Can we talk?
Did you really think that I'm surprised to see you here? I let you find me. What better place to get rid of you than all the way out here? No messy bodies left behind. No evidence. I was sloppy last time with Roland's lover, and I won't make the same mistake twice.
Yes, indeed.
After I'm through with you, I'll find Roland and finish what I started. I knew hiring you was a mistake, but I had to keep up appearances. The damned Order insisted we get you into the picture. I think after I'm done with Roland, Gillen and Greythroat will have to be dealt with. Quite a list of things to do, wouldn't you say?
Yes, and very...
Enough of my monologue. Time to feed.
At least he's self-aware. Enough of my monologue telling you everything that's going to happen. But Tabby, you gotta leave at 4 AM. Yeah, I don't envy that. But at least, maybe you can have a snooze? Have a snooze on the plane?
You pathetic...
Excellent. I've slain Cyrodiil. I should return immediately to Roland's cabin and give him the news. Silly bastard. Oh, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. And that. The rest is not valuable. So we got sloppy. Left Roland there instead of taking him out. Did he already have the group together of so-called vampire hunters? His logic is flawed. Stay. And that can stay. Very, I don't know, intense lair with the aesthetics, but like, well done. It looks cool. Oh, there's even something to explore back here to the right, is there? This one. Not really. Oh, okay, we'll take those. That's all explored. Whoop. Everything is explored, and that looks like that's the corner there. So that. So forwards, right to the end, and then left. Okay. And then turn right to the end. Keep going. Then left. There we go. Okay. To the waterfront. Really? So, Tabby, you're trying to sleep in the international lounge in Sydney. You have a 5-hour layover there. Ah, yeah. Connecting flights are such a drainer. Oh no! Our vampirism. Oh, it's 9 a.m. Oh, this is terrible timing. Okay. Let's just... We're in the daylight in the morning with stage 4 vampirism, which means we have the same problem as the other vampires we just fought. And I didn't grab our horsey earlier. Alright, time to just go for a jog. Let's just go straight to the cabin. We're getting slight sun damage. It's fine. Just walk it off. Mud crab, is that trying to attack us? Stupid mud crabs. Come on, Luna, let's just leg it. Leg it through the countryside. Admire the beautiful scenery. You can see Frostcrag Tower in the distance on the mountain. Our Mage Tower. Delightful. Come on, Luna.
Who's there?
Oh, what have we got here? A bandit. Who also seems to be tough as balls. I mean, everything is tough as balls now. Oh. I've already dialed down the difficulty as well. We're on expert instead of master. Sounds like there's another one nearby. Yep. Whoops, watch out. What have you got? Nothing. Stupid bandit. Alright, save. Heal. Slow heal. Slow heal in the sun. Alright, here is his cabin. Alright, Roland, we have some news, my man.
I hope you're here to bring me good news.
We are indeed. Cyrodiil is dealt with.
He's dead?
Yes.
Thank goodness. I feared I'd never be able to leave here, or worse, that he would come for me. I can finally return home. The ironic thing is that I think the Order of the Virtuous Blood should continue its work. Perhaps I'll speak to the others. Yes, I think that the Order will live on. Give me time to make arrangements and meet me in Cyrodiil's basement.
All right. Anything else about Cyrodiil?
Let us never speak of that abomination again.
Okay. What about vampires?
Horrid creatures. I hope we never see one in the Imperial City again.
Totally. Yep, definitely. Any interesting rumors?
I heard that thieves broke into the Arcane University, the Imperial Legion compound, and the temple all on the same night.
They did. We were part of that heist.
I'll see you in the Imperial City.
All right. Can we use your bed, sir? Because it's daytime and the sun is very scary because we are stage 4 vampirism. Let's go until 10 p.m. The Order. He's going to help the Order. And we're stage 4. We're in maximum vampirism right now.
Please, I've much to do. We'll speak again soon at the meeting place of the Order.
Okay, well, you are the one who ran over to us.
I'll see you in the Imperial City.
Yes, you shall. See you later, sir. All right, we shall travel to, now that we can fast travel. Beautiful sky again tonight. Clear weather. One of the moons. I don't know if it's Joan or Jode, or Massa or Secunda. Can never quite tell the difference. 2 moons, 16 phases. Hard save. And to the waterfront district. Hang on, where's this? They thanked me, said I should meet him. Cyrodiil's place. So it's got the marker on him still. Anyway, we will go to the waterfront. We shall feed. And then maybe sleep until he makes his way here. Alright, what time is it? It is nearly 1 a.m. Should be... Nope.
How do you do?
He's not there. There is another place that usually works well. Is it Methridor's? Actually, the abandoned shack works well too. Usually in the middle of the night, you can find a couple of people in here, and also in Methridor's house to feed upon. Oh, very smooth. All right, dude, you need to...
You should really get to a healer.
Yeah. Yep, I know we look very pale. We're very vampiric in our appearance. Let's break into Methridor's house.
The Grey Fox protects you.
Oh, for some reason it's not locked. That's weird. It was locked a moment ago. Oh, you're so annoying. Go to sleep, Methridor. Back to the other house then.
Good to see you.
The joys of vampirism. Wonder how they're going to implement vampirism in Elder Scrolls 6. Assume very similarly. I assume it'll be in the game. Oh, target has been recently fed on. No, they haven't. Something is not working properly. Is my mod failing? It's definitely been a day since we were here. This guy never goes to sleep either.
What brings you here?
What's going on with you?
Alright, you dickheads
Sounds like
are
the
gonna talk.
Empire has given up.
Go back to Methridor's house.
The Grey Fox protects you.
Hello. I needed some cash, so I went to see Jensine.
She gives good prices for your old equipment.
Oh wow, that's the response. Coughing in her
I
face.
see you're a follower of the Grey Fox, too.
Alright, are you going to sleep? You're going to fight over the bed and go to... what? Something is not working properly. Something's not working properly. You're facing away. If I click on this, are you going to work? Nope, you are... You should get to a healer. You don't look so good. Yes, thank you, lady.
The Grey Fox protects you.
It's usually a beggar that sleeps there, too.
Are you not feeling well?
All of our sources are not performing for us, it would seem. Just break into someone else's house. What about Armand Christophe's house? Is he going to be asleep in there? He's usually up in the middle of the night for Thieves Guild meetings. There he is. Well, that's not helpful either. And I can't use the vampire sleep spell because we are stage 4. Bot needs to be banned. Yes, more bot spammers. I wonder, does this even work? Or is it because they can so easily just have bots spam Twitch channels that they only need 0.0001% of people to click on something for it to actually pay off? Tabby's on the case. Community moderators for the win. Thank you, Tabby. That's better. Just feed, please. All right. We are fed, regenerated, back to stage 1, back to our human-looking form. Immune to the sun for now. And the guy we're looking for is now in the city, so off we go. Looks like it's all coming together. Cyrodiil's house, yes.
Well met.
Maybe you Wally. You were Cyrodiil's bodyguard.
I didn't know Cyrodiil was a vampire, I swear.
Yeah.
Serve Roland now. Please, accept my apologies for my error in judgment.
Yeah. I should think so, sir. Vampire hunters, led by a vampire.
Hello again, my friend.
Not even in the cool way like Blade. Roland.
It's so good to see you again. I've spent a good deal of time speaking with Gillen and Greythroat. They agree that the Order should live on. Not only that, but we'd like to make you an honorary member. If you're ever in need of our services, we'd be happy to provide them for you.
What does that even...
We'd like to reward you with this enchanted ring. Use it well in the fight.
Sunfire ring. All right, thank you. So, what about vampires then?
At least there are a few less vampires in the world now. Well done. But there are more of these creatures that still roam Cyrodiil. If any of our books can help you in the cause of destroying more, you're welcome to read them.
Thanks.
Since you're an honorary member of the Order, if you bring back proof you've slain a vampire, we'd be glad to compensate you. Bring back the vampire dust from their remains. That should be proof enough.
All right, well, we have some of those.
Excellent. Another vampire has been slain. Here's your reward.
1 down and 250 gold. All right, I've collected a few.
Excellent. Another... Excellent. Excellent. Return to me when you have slain a...
All right, so what was that, 1,500 gold's worth?
May the sunlight always safeguard your path.
Thank you. Not like we need the cash, because we're almost at $230,000.
What can the Order help you with, brother?
Roland, what do you think?
I'm pleased to call him brother.
All right.
Be ever vigilant. Vampires are creatures of deceit.
Yes, they are. They are very tricksy, those vampires. Am I right?
I'm pleased to see you again.
Yep. What's upstairs, then? I have not been in here. Although this is going to be trespassing now, is it? We're going to upset an NPC if he walks in.
Stop! Thief!
Oh, fuck.
Take that!
When did you even get in here? For 3 shitty potions. Don't worry about it. There he is. Let's get out of here then. I'm an honorary member of your guild club thing. Alright, continue. Let's go.
Yes, brother. I'm pleased to see you again.
Yes, Roland. Anything else?
Our brother returns to the fold.
All done. Alright. I had the...
May the sunlight always safeguard your path.
Yes, thank you. I had the recording paused for a long time. But anyway, that quest is done. Just turned in and... we're now an honorary member of their little vampire hunting order. So, we are looking for more quests. Now, there's something in Bruma, I thought, that was similar. Here we go. So, I've discovered that Braedon Lyrian, a resident here in Bruma, was actually a vampire. That's right, because we hear a rumor or something. So, here we go. More vampire-related quests. He was slain by a vampire hunter who has appeared in town named Raynald Draelus. However, the circumstances of this incident sound sketchy at best. I should make my way to the crime scene at Braedon's house to investigate. Cool. Alright, well, we picked this quest up a couple of weeks ago. Not only weeks ago in our time, when I was just doing stuff in between streams, but literally in-game. Because I think we caught a rumor, or heard something, or someone talked to us, and I just parked it. Anyway, we shall continue. Now,
Children are starving.
yes. Now we are in Bruma. Let's investigate what is going on here. Main save. Was there indeed a vampire attack? It seems to be sketchy. Is there going to be another case of vampire hunters led by a vampire?
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Raynald Draelus will be allowed access.
Okay. There's a woman paused in front of you. Have you noticed that? Raynald Draelus.
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
Ah, well, what if we do some persuasion?
Go ahead.
What do you like? He likes admiration, not jokes, not coercion, and boasting. All right, admire.
What can I say?
Yeah, I know, right?
Get
that
away
one.
from me. Well
That
done.
one.
You can't scare me.
Yeah, okay, now we're in business.
Not fun. I wish I could. Please, I'm embarrassed. Is that so?
All right, that's got him.
I'm with you completely.
Yes. 80% to full maximumness. Raynald Draelus.
I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened.
Yes.
Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway.
That's right.
Turns out that Braedon Lyrian is a vampire.
Braedon Lyrian.
Was. If it wasn't for Raynald Draelus, we may have never uncovered the truth. Let me explain.
Yes.
In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks.
Right.
The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts.
Right.
Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Raynald arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braedon was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braedon's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected.
That might be
We did a
this.
follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braedon out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. but thanks for the offer.
Everything sounds very suspicious, and this might be his wife here that's frozen in time. Alright, what about Braden?
As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense.
They are cheeky little buggers, yes. Anything else about Raynal?
I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living.
Suspicious. Any other rumors?
The Blackwood Company were taking bad hist from a sick tree.
They were.
No wonder they fought blood mad and fearless.
Yes, we solved that one.
Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
All right, the wife, Erlene.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
We will listen. Calm down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Okay, tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Raynal Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Raynal, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Raynal convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire.
The evidence does look bad for Braden.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire?
What job,
It's
though?
all that Raynal character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name.
Okay. Sounds like the same thing all over again. A vampire hunter, maybe actually being the vampire. Tell us about Raynal.
I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.
Okay, okay. Any other rumors?
Can you believe that a thief broke into the Imperial Palace itself?
I can. I was the thief.
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Fair enough, lady. Carius Renelius, you must be the guy who talked to us before. You're the investigative person.
So, any new revelations in your, investigation?
Raynal seems a bit sus.
I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Airline by checking up on Raynal. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Raynal is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I'm only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Airline is so distraught.
Okay. Anything else about Braden?
I'm sure Airline is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynal has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Raynal is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either.
Yes, they're very horrid, those things, aren't they? All right, thank you.
Keep up the, good work, I suppose.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Bruma Investigator Guard man.
Sorry, I have a lot of work to do.
I can see you're working very hard. Anything on Braden? Repeated tampering with Braden's corpse is a crime and will be alerted to the authorities. All right, well, we won't do that. He does look not good. That would be
you're back.
Very distressing to see if I was in her shoes right there, seeing him spread-eagled on the bed, with a death stare into the distance.
Excuse me.
What's in the basement? This is where we're going to find... Yep, here's a beggar. Murdered beggar. Yep, we're not going to strip those clothes off him, but he is definitely dead. Okay. Brayden's wife, Erlene, told me her husband is innocent. She says that he simply works at night and sleeps during the day. She also suspects that someone must have planted the body. She seemed to cast suspicious light on Raynal, whom she says she recognizes. I think I should locate Raynal and ask him some questions as well. I should start with some of the merchants and innkeepers in town. What time is it, by the way? Oh, it's in the morning. Perfect. Everyone's just getting started. Nothing in these, Seek for Virtue. That's just a law book. Handbill. Buying, selling, who cares? We'll do either at Novarama. We'll do whatever it takes to make the sale. Wow, that's very bold. It's one of the local merchant stores. How do we get back up? You gotta reach up to the ceiling. There we go.
Oh, you're back.
Yes, and we're gone. Alright. Merchants and innkeepers for local knowledge and information. There's an inn or something up here, I think. The Gerald View Inn. Yes, perfect. Named, I'm assuming, after the Gerald Mountains nearby.
Good to see you.
Yes, hello.
Welcome to Bruma, stranger.
Yes.
Hafid Hollowleg. I'm your host at Gerald View. Bed, food, whatever you need.
Big voice man. Have you seen or heard of a guy called Raynal Draelus?
Ah, you mean that vampire hunter?
Yes.
He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack.
Right.
It's near the city gates. You can't miss it.
Thank you. Anything else about Bruma?
Lyra Rosentia collects Akaviri artifacts. She might have a project in mind. Her house is west of the chapel.
Don't care.
You too.
Alright, see you later. Let's go back outside. Olaf's Tap and Tack. That's where we're going.
Will help an old beggar.
You're a sneaky-looking sort.
You're a sneaky-looking sort. Olaf's Tap and Tack. What have we got in here?
Morning. Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked. Now the prophet ranting about the end of the world. It
yes.
can't be.
We'll get to that eventually. Yes.
Heard any word about the other provinces? I've heard that Nord warriors have traveled from Skyrim with orc mercenaries to assault the Redoran of Morrowind. The Nords have always been protective of their territory.
Yes.
No wonder they get involved in these disputes. Safe travels.
It's funny.
Bye.
Same voice talking to each other. Hello, Olaf.
What can I do for you today?
I have questions, my man. What do you know of Raynal Draelus?
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, of course. All right, what if we persuade you?
I'm listening.
What do you like? Jokes? Coercion, but not the other two. Okay.
I accept. That's a bit excessive, don't you? You're full of it.
Okay.
Don't, please. Was that supposed to be a... You're a big fat liar.
Oh, come on. Play nice.
Blah. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Don't be silly. Well, isn't that sweet of you? I see.
That should get us. Okay. Raynal Draelus. Actually, first, what do you know of Brayden Lyrian?
I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Brayden was a vampire.
I know, right?
I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynal killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder.
Me too. What do you know of Raynald Draelus? Is he staying here?
Raynald's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs.
Okay.
Here's the key.
Wow.
I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
All right, that's very helpful. Thank you. Last room down the end. What have we got in? I've entered Raynald's room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious. It's not a lot to look at. We've got subtitles bugged out on our... Oh, here we go. What's that? Gellerborn's journal. Discovered a small journal in Raynald's room at the inn. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from Ayleid ruins. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. The two other members of the group were Braden and someone called Gellerborn. I need to find out more about Gellerborn to confirm my suspicions about Raynald. Olaf may be able to help. All right. So, Raynald, Gellerborn, and Braden were people who found some artifact, and they all shared separate keys. Is Raynald trying to take them all out to get the keys for himself? Let's... Oh, man, this is 8 pages. All right, strap in. Here we go. Got to do some reading. The 8th day has passed, and still there's no sign of the artifact. I can already not read well. We've covered most of the remainder of the outer guard tower and scoured the crumbled gatehouse ruins, but not one clue has arisen as to where it may have been buried. It's quiet out here, as if the ruins were paying respects to the Ayleid inhabitants that disappeared long ago. We haven't encountered anything hostile, but if we do, I think we're ready. The Brotherhood's been in worse scrapes before. Brandon paid good money for the information as to our treasure's whereabouts, and I hope it doesn't turn out to yet be another fiasco. This morning, our camp was set upon by some bandits who were protecting what they claimed was their territory. Considering that we were outnumbered 3 to 1, we did very well. Only Raynald suffered a small wound, but that was easily healed by a potion that Brandon had thoughtfully brought with him on our expedition. After getting rid of the bandits' corpses, we set out to tackle the largest part of the ruin, the remains of the Great Keep. 2 of the walls of the once mighty structure were collapsed, scattering the telltale whitish rock so typical of the Ayleid architecture in this part of Tamriel. This made our assault on the ruin difficult, as many of the larger chunks of the wall were far too heavy for us to move. And I pushed the wrong button to scroll the pages. There we go. Brandon suggested we search for the center of the building's foundation for any underground entrances, which was typical for this type of keep. His guess paid off, and after several hours of back-breaking work, we managed to clear an opening just large enough for us to squeeze through and enter an ancient stairwell leading into the ground. We decided to wait until the morning's light to begin our descent into the depths of the ruin. After a restless sleep, all of us were quite excited at the prospect of what might lie ahead. Eagerly, we dipped our torches in a fresh container of pitch, lit them, and entered the inky blackness of the stairwell. The stale air was choked with dust and fine grit, a sign that no one had entered this portion of the ruins in a very long time. We became excited, as that moment meant no other tomb robbers had gotten there before us. The stairwell eventually leveled out into a corridor of sorts that snaked its way to the north. As we carefully walked along, I scanned the floor and walls very carefully for any type of triggers, tripwires, or pressure plates. Such was my speciality. The Ayleid were well known for their cunning traps protecting their tombs, and I wasn't taking any chances. Braden, the scholar of the Brotherhood, was getting more and more excited as we traversed the passage. He was translating the wall carvings and was becoming certain that we had finally found the true location of our prize. After walking for several more minutes, we were overjoyed to see what we were hoping to see. The hallway ended at a metal door with a carving of a spider upon it. Oh my god, this is so descriptive. Now came the true test of Braden's information. The door supposedly had a puzzle lock. By pulling the spider legs in a certain combination, it would unlatch. The wrong combination would spell our deaths, perhaps triggering a collapse of the hallway or some other equally deadly trap. With a shaky hand, I pulled the legs one by one in the order I had memorized. The sixth one, oh, okay. Sixth one, then the first one, then the second one, then the eighth one, and finally the first one again. So 6, 1, 2, 8, 1. I'm not going to remember that. I closed my eyes and there were a few loud clicks and then the door popped itself open. We all breathed a sigh of relief. Pushing open the door, I looked in at a huge room with a pedestal in the center. Sitting on the pedestal, illuminated by a shaft of sunlight, was a tiny hole in the ceiling, was our prize. The floor was covered in a huge mosaic of stylized spider, all 8 of its legs coming to a point and ending up at the door entrance. This was the last of the traps the alien left behind to protect their treasure. Again, if it hadn't been for Braden's skill at acquiring information, we may never have known how to solve the last of the defense. Well, Braden sounds like he did most of the heavy looking. Read it again, you write it down. Thank you, Tabby. 6, 1, 2, 8, 1. I think that's the combination we're going to have to use. I instructed Braden and Raynal to remain at the entrance and to tie a rope around my waist in case of a sudden pitfall. Carefully, I began to walk on the darkened tiles that formed the third leg of the spider. Sweat beaded down my forehead as the pathway made by tiny pieces of ceramic was very narrow at the start, and one slip could again mean instant death. But death never arrived. The information had been correct, and I was able to make it to the pedestal and secure the artifact. Quickly as possible, we made our way back out into the daylight. Once again, the Brotherhood was triumphant, and it was time to return home. At the tavern that night, we decided to make a pact. We would stash the artifact in a cave not far from Bruma until we researched it further. An item of its magnitude could be very dangerous if mishandled, and we certainly didn't want to sell it without understanding its true value. Braden agreed to contract a local cooper to construct a chest with 3 locks. Each of us would hold a key to one of the locks, so no one would have access to the artifact without the others being present. For the rest of the evening, we drank merrily and sang many a song, adventures past and adventures to come. All right, maybe we're not going to have to break in, but I've grabbed the journal. That was a lot of reading. Holy balls. Okay. So Olav may be able to help. Olav, we got to talk to Olav again. Hello, Olav.
What can I do for you today?
Yeah, so who is Gellerborn?
Gellerborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynal told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynal and his so-called accomplishment.
Yeah. Very suspicious. Anything else about Raynal, then?
Nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much.
Hey, dodgy bastard, though. Anything else about Bruma?
The Countess is Heartland Nibanian, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen. But most others are as Nordish as you'll find.
Very good.
Just look for me if you need anything else.
All right, thank you, Olav. Yeah, so Bruma is in the northern part of Cyrodiil, near the border to Skyrim, so it makes sense that there's lots of Nords here, because we're in the Gerald Mountains. The other side of the mountains is where Skyrim is. Anyway, we have a marker that's taking us up here. Oh, we're reporting into the investigator man, I think. Alright, that's fine.
Hello.
Hello, investigator man.
So, any new revelations in your investigation?
Yes, there is, in fact. A guy called Gellerborn.
How'd you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gellerborn was killed by Raynil not too long ago. Gellerborn was a vampire as well, obviously.
Yeah, I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gellerborn was not a vampire?
I actually have Gellerborn's journal right here.
I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynil have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynil from Braden's body before we arrived.
Yes.
To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths. I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
1 hour, all right. Meanwhile, can we share some information with Erlene here?
Do you have any more questions? I'm afraid I know little more.
Well, we learnt about a guy called Gellerborn.
Yes. I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynil.
Very good. Never mind.
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Yeah, you actually are, and we're going to prove it and get some kind of justice, revenge, not sure. One of those. All right, back to Olav's Tack and Tap.
Ah!
We jumped a little bit too high.
May the wind be on your back. We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have anything else I can help with? You just let me know.
No, okay.
Just look for me if you need anything else.
I think we might be waiting for the other guy to show up. Just chill here for an hour. Here he is.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads.
Yes?
Raynil was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains.
Gotcha.
The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gellerborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave.
Okay.
That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynil doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do.
Ooh,
hurry.
I do.
I fear you have a day at the most to stop him.
A day at the most. Anything else you can share about Braden?
If all you say is true, Raynil will answer for Braden's death.
Good. Speaking of Raynil, any other details?
I can't wait to get my hands on Raynil. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come peacefully.
And Gellerborn?
Raynil will pay for both crimes. Gellerborn was likely another innocent he's slain. I'll make sure Skingrad City Watch hears of this.
Very good. All right, thank you.
Please hurry.
Yes.
Raynil may make a break for the open road at any moment.
Okay. Let's go. Come on, Luna. Let's go chase down another suspicious vampire hunter. Let's do a main save. Get out of town. Boreal Stone Cave. That's where we're going. Boreal. I'm going to say, where's our horse? There's our horse. There's a bear in the distance. Oh, I maybe should have brought another bear with us. Never mind. Maybe next episode we might bring a second pet with us. Alright, I've arrived at Boreal Stone Cave. Hello?
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part.
Yes,
I saw you enter Olav's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer.
So you will not surrender then?
Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose.
That's true.
I expected to lay low here for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom.
This is your last chance, Raynal.
Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
This ends here!
Oh, you got some summons? I got some summons too.
I'm just warming up, pathetic worm.
Bring him down. Ta-da! I've located Raynal in Boreal Stone Cave. He refused to surrender, choosing instead to attack me. I was forced to kill him to defend myself. I can now recover the artifact mentioned in Galaborn's journal from the chest. Very good. There's a key, some gold, and a key. 3 keys. What is this weird artifact? Waterlogged chest. Opening the waterlogged chest with all 3 keys, I discovered the artifact to be an amulet. It seems fairly unremarkable, and I'm unsure of its function. I think I should bring it back to Erlene Lyrian and see what she wants to do with it. Mundane amulet. Is that similar to the mundane ring? Oh, speaking of which, I forgot. I need to re-equip Ring of Nemira. There we go. Anyway, it was called the Mundane Amulet, and it has no information. No enchantment. I mean, it looks cool, but nothing else. Okay. He did. Plain Dwarven Sword. Anything else in this cave? Does not appear so. Take that. Okay. Another chest. More chests storing terrible loot. The water looks awesome though. Do love the water appearances in this remaster. And you can see in here, it sort of looks like a clear, sort of, you know, seeped in. Maybe it's got some sort of minerals in it with the color of the water. It's really well done. Looks beautiful. Well done, Virtuos. Stellar details in this remaster. Amazeballs. Alright, let's go. So in the end, it looks like I didn't need to memorize that combination after all, Tabby. Thank you for writing it down, though. Alright, Shadowmere. Back to town we go. Go for a ride for a change. Better safe than sorry? Oh, yes. I did pick up the book just in case.
Why won't
Oh.
die? I'll hack you to pieces.
Alright, you got a horse, a lion, a shade, all attacking you. You stupid bandit woman. Good job, team. Silly bandit. All they have to do is not attack us, and we wouldn't even know they were bandits, and we'd leave them alone. Come on, Luna. Let's get out of here. Let's go, Luna. Let's go. Oh, more bandits, because of course there is. God damn it. I shot the horse.
Die!
That one's down. Power attack. Yeah. Nice. His weapon got yeeted. Neither of them have anything good to loot. Oh, we'll take the potions, I guess. Alright, Shadowmare, let's go. Alright, in through the northern gate of Bruma for a change. Alright, let's give the treasure over to Brayden's wife, I guess. Especially because he did all the hard work and researching and solving the puzzle to get it. Ha! And he got murdered by his friends.
What
No,
news
friend.
do you bring?
Singular. Alright, Erlene, we have this amulet.
Long ago, I made a promise to Brayden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now.
Yes.
However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Brayden would understand why I'm breaking that pact.
Right.
Brayden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from.
Right.
He never really trusted anyone else in the group. And before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item.
Right.
All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state.
Right. That's interesting. Did the word die with Brayden?
No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the
Right.
other members of Brayden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
Alright, here it is.
Thank you. I will now speak the word, Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm
Okay.
certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Brayden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel.
Okay, so it's phylactery of litness. Okay, let's look at that. So, here's a bit of a plot hole that's a bit dumb. So your husband was mysteriously murdered by Raynor. You knew about the Brotherhood. You knew about the artifact. So therefore you should have assumed what it was about, even if you'd never met the other members of the Brotherhood. You would have therefore assumed that he was part of it, especially if Brayden had mentioned that he didn't trust the others and had this extra stuff put in place and told you all about it. That is a bit fucking stupid, both from a writing perspective and a character perspective. A little bit weak. A little bit weak, I think. Anyway. Raynor is dead now, Erlene.
I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but
Yeah, that's fair.
I think you understand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, perfectly fine.
Justice has been done.
It has indeed. Now, we received... I've already forgot what it was called. Phylactery. All it does is boost speed by a little bit. What a terrible amulet. Does it look cooler? Any cooler now? Nope. It looks exactly the same. It's also pretty weak. Alright, thanks for that. Let's go. Alright. Imperial City Quest done. Bruma City Quest.
What's this about?
Also done.
State your business.
Are there any rumors you can share, Guardman?
I've heard that Orentus Falvius at the chapel can conjure up creatures.
Okay.
Take care.
He must be your trainer.
Oh, hello.
Any idea what Grom will do now that old Bainlin is dead?
Is this true?
No doubt.
Alga sure can tell a good story. I'm not normally a big fan of bards' tales, but she's got some good ones.
She can spin a yarn, that's for sure.
What is it now?
Bye.
Be seeing you.
Hello there.
Hello, Logvar.
What can I do for you?
Been around. Any interesting info about Bruma?
Nords who drink either get friendly or mean. I'm here to deal with the mean ones.
Very good. I like it.
Good day.
Yes. Good lesson to all of us in our world, too. If you drink and you get angry or mean or become a dick, then don't drink.
Well,
it happens to some people.
For a single coin.
All right, beggar man.
My children will thank you.
I've already cured him of his disease, by the way. But here, have a coin.
Thank you, blessings of Arche upon me.
All right. So we have now done Bruma's quests. We solved... where were we before? The city, that's where we started. I think I've done Skingrad and Shadenhall's quest, but let's go to Shadenhall to see if there's anything else. We can check out Bravel and Leowin as well. I'll check my quest log too, but I think we might be done with the various city quests. A Wounded in Time, that's a Gavach thing. More Nernroot to turn in. That's the main story. Yeah. And then this is all repeatable stuff from a mod. Okay. Guardman.
What do you need?
Are there any good rumors?
I spoke with Deetsan at the Mages Guild recently. I've never seen someone so happy about being in the guild.
All right.
Take care.
So, Shadenhall, I think its main city, or one of its main city quests, was guard corruption. So the captain of the guard was corrupt and was fining basically everyone for everything, and then sending the money back to his family or something. A poor innocent dude died in the process, but anyway, it's all done now.
Hello.
Hello.
Good day.
You're an interesting looking unit. Do you have any interesting rumors?
Ganrodel sure does have a knack for training dogs. I've heard that you will train people as well, for a price.
Trains people and dogs. Very good. Yeah, I think Shadenhall might be done. Hello.
What is it, sir?
Do you have any... Nope, you don't.
Be seeing you.
Yes. I do love the architecture of Shadenhall. Oh, see, this is the guy. This guy who owns this house, he was, like, thrown out of his own house because he couldn't pay a fine for a bullshit charge he had against him for being drunk and disorderly or something like that.
Can you spare a
And then he came to get back in and then got struck down by the guard.
You smell, sir?
Any good rumors?
No one's going out to Harlan's Watch after what the Fighters Guild found there.
I was in the Fighters Guild. What did we find there?
You too.
Alright, next city. Let's go to Bravel. I don't know if I've done a Bravel city quest. Or not. Maybe I have.
How do you do?
The Blackwood Company were taking bad
hits. Well met.
Ita Rianus. Oh, what's this deal about Kudai?
Kudai is a member of Breville's Mages Guild.
Yeah.
She put the word out that a good friend of hers went missing.
Okay.
She's offered a reward, but as far as I know, nobody's taken her up on the offer. Not sure who's missing either. She's keeping quiet about it. I suppose if you're interested, you could head over there and ask Kudai yourself.
I will do that, all right. Any other good rumors?
Mars is an excellent healer, but I understand she longs to return to the swamps of Black Marsh.
Okay.
Good day.
Absolutely.
Over we go. Let's go to the Mages Guild and work with Kudai. Now, I think Kudai is the local leader, which meant that as part of the Mages Guild questline, we would have had to have gained her favor. So we should already be somewhat familiar.
Good to see you.
Argonian, yes. Kudai. Nope, come here. Kudai.
What brings you to me today, friend?
Well, we heard you have something.
Yes, I'm the one looking for my friend. His name is Henantir. If you find him, I'll be glad to offer you a sizable reward.
Okay, tell me more about Henantir.
I miss him so. We were study mates at the Arcane University, and we've come to grow fond of each other over the years.
Sounds romantic.
He's always getting himself into jams with the careless ways he performs his experiments. And, well, I'm afraid he's done it again. I'm going to level with you, as you seem like you wish to help.
I do.
Henantir isn't missing. On the contrary, I know exactly where he is. The problem is, he's trapped and there's no way I can free him.
Interesting. Now, that sounds interesting. All right, why the deception?
Well, Henantir's been warned that if he strays outside the guild rules one more time, he may be up for summary dismissal.
Right.
The rules say that he isn't to practice dangerous experiments at his home. It must be done in the guild under the watchful eye of an associate.
Yes.
Henantir's never been one for rules, and so he's continued to perform his latest experiments in secret.
Of course.
If word gets out, he'll be dismissed.
Of course. All right, fine by me. I just want the reward.
Great. Whatever suits you and gets me Henantir back suits me just fine.
Yes.
When you're ready to go and see him, let me know. But please, do hurry.
Well,
I hope you've prepared yourself.
We are ready. What are you guys doing? All right. I've spoken to Kudai of the Mages Guild in Bravel. It seems that her friend Henantir isn't missing, but trapped somewhere, and Kudai needs my help in liberating him. Kudai said to return to her when I'm ready. Dude, we are ready.
Hi there. Are you ready to follow me to Henantir?
Yes. Yes, lead on.
Fantastic. Let's be off then.
Lead the way, Kudai. Let's go do a rescue. Let's go. Rawr. Okay, slowly follow the Argonian. Taking this. Hey, there's Massa and Secunda. The two moons are both in phase tonight. We couldn't see the second moon earlier, which leads me to believe there is.
Smith and Tamriel than Tadros.
There actually is
Tadros
phases
is
to
a
the
fine
moons
smith.
and the nights.
But I understand she only offers
Wouldn't surprise me. Bethesda have insane levels of detail like that in their games. In Starfield, oh man, there's so much detail in Starfield with both how the planets move, the time sync, everything. You wouldn't even notice it because it's there in the background. I wonder if they've spent too much effort on the wrong things sometimes in that game, but I do very much appreciate it.
Well, as you can see, Henantir's right here, and he's trapped in his dream world.
Why is your voice muffled? Alright, Henantir, what about him?
We aren't going far, so no need to prepare for a long journey. In fact, he's still in town. More I can't say aloud without risk of others hearing.
He's right there. Yeah, we heard. Alright, tell me about this dream world.
I told him that trying to travel into one's own dreams is risky. But as usual, he didn't listen to me. Always has to do things his way. Henantir constructed a magical device he called the Dream World Amulet. With this device, one can enter his own mind and experience dreams.
Sounds fun, but anyone can dream.
True, but this is different. When you enter your dreams with the amulet, you're in full command of a dreamlike replica of yourself. All your thoughts, your skills, and your talents travel there with you. Think of it as exploring a new land, but a land within your own mind. Henantier created the amulet to see if he could use his dreams as a training ground to help better himself. I don't know all of the details, but the amulet is a conduit to get to that training ground. It's been 3 days, and he's been stuck in his dreams. I've watched him all that time, and he hasn't been up at all. The only way to save him is to put on the Dream World amulet and go to sleep. Only then can you hopefully find out what's happened in there.
Alright, why me? Why haven't you tried?
I fear that anyone he knows won't be able to help him in there. Since I'm in his memories, he may dismiss me as a figment of his dreams. The only chance is for a total stranger to enter his dreams.
Right.
When you're ready to do this, I'll give you the amulet. Only I know the secret way it can be removed from his neck.
Well, that's very convenient. Alright, anything else about Henantier?
My poor Henantier. I shudder to think what's happened to him in there.
Okay. Are we sure you haven't had some liberties with him whilst he's unconscious there, Kudai? Alright, anything else about the dream world?
You'll have to be very careful in there. If Henantier intended it as a training ground, there's no telling what you may encounter.
Okay.
Don't take this sojourn lightly. The recesses of the mind can be the darkest place of all.
Alright, the volume is back to normal. There he is. Ooh, he's a high elf. Henantier mutters what sounds like an incantation of some kind, then subsides into sleep. Okay. Alright, Kudai.
Are you prepared to enter the dream world?
We are, especially considering your voice keeps being muffled, but yes, we are ready.
Please, use the extra bed here. If you sleep too far from Henantier, it may not work.
Right.
I'll watch over you both to make sure you're safe. Oh, I almost forgot. Henantier once told me that if he's killed in his dreams, anyone that's in there with him will die as well.
Of course.
So do be careful.
Duly noted.
Now is the time for sleep. How I wish I could go with you.
So we've got some genuine Inception business going on here. Alright, let's drop into this bed. Send us to sleep. Send us to the dream. That did not work.
It's so difficult to be here and watch him not know.
Do I need to sleep for longer? Do I need to put the amulet on? Did she give us an amulet? Dreamworld amulet. Right. Now it should work. Oh, and it's midnight. I've entered... Alright. I've entered Henantier's dreamworld. To my surprise, I've arrived naked except for the amulet. Not only am I unarmed, but I've also discovered that the amulet is preventing me from using any magic. Of course. I'll have to explore this strange place in hopes of finding something to defend myself with. Oh, delightful, yes.
You startled me. Are you real?
Henantier, yes.
I've lost my way. This place looks so familiar, but I can't remember how I got here. Can you help me?
Why is your voice muffled? Yes, tell me about the dream world.
This place is so strange. Dream world, you say? It's more like a nightmare. I don't like this place at all. I feel like I shouldn't be here. There must be an exit around here somewhere. I'd explore this place, but I'm afraid I just don't have the courage to do so. How could I be so careless? What's the matter with me? I know I've lost something. Yes, that's it. I've lost many things in this strange place.
Right.
Would you please help me?
Alright, quest log says, we have located Hennett here. He seems awfully confused and doesn't understand where he is or how he got here. He did mention he lost some things. Perhaps they're keys or clues explaining how to exit this bizarre place. I have no choice but to explore the recesses of his dream world and find these objects. What objects are we even looking for? That's not it. That's not it. Somehow Luna's been able to follow us in. Good girl. Oh, I can't use magic, it said as well, right? Oh, that looks gruesome. Heal yourself. Empty. Okay. So that... Well, it's empty now. Heal yourself being the name of the wardrobe, which is weird. Portal to test of resolve. Okay, we've got Dreamworld tests to perform. Ah, lovely. What weapons? We don't even have magic we can perform, right? Okay. That's not good. I'd go out the other side. Don't know what this is. Go in there. No way are we meant to punch the Minotaurs. Especially when they one-shot us. Holy balls. No magic. No weapons. Prepare. Aha! Alright, well, I guess we are putting on this gear then. Let's put on the heavy stuff. Because... we don't have our good light stuff with us. Let's just grab it all. Alright, so what are we equipping? That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Dwarven boots, 3 armor, mithril, 4 armor, yeah. 7 armor versus 8. Well, it's not that much better. Alright, let's equip that, drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Okay. Weapons. We got a staff. Sort of sparks. Yeah, let's try that. Doesn't do as much damage. Alright, two-hander. Alright, somehow we're meant to fight 2 Minotaurs with no magic. Fucking hell, they hit hard. Ah, blunt mastery increased. That's lovely. Yep, that's not going to go well on this difficulty level. This shows where this game's scaling has issues. We're going to have to bump the difficulty down to normal because we've lost all of our gear and perks. Or what's that, journeyman? Slightly above average. Let's try it. Come on, Luna. Let's try again. That didn't do any damage. Huh. Oh. Oh. You're gonna have to bump the difficulty down further. That's very poor quest design. But the original Oblivion always did have all kinds of scaling issues. They got better in Skyrim, and then they got better in Fallout, and then they got better in Starfield, so I guess that's something. am I doing no damage? My blunt skill too low? Still very rude that we can't use any magic. We are gonna have to rely on Luna doing the heavy lifting, and Luna's not even meant to be here. It's really through the fluke of mods that she's even here at all. We need to drink one of those, drink one of those. Let's heal up. Ow. Oh, all of our stamina is gone from blocking, because of course it is. A couple more of these. Let's heal up. Tear him up, Luna. That guy was crazy difficult. What a silly, silly designed quest. Okay, that's done. Now we can go up here and... Ooh, element of resolve. What about the element of surprise? No, we'll settle for the element of resolve, I guess. Yoink. I've located... Alright, let's read it in a moment. I've located the element of resolve. This must be one of the things that Huntier misplaced. Losing this attribute of his mind must be what's making him so confused. If I can find all of the elements and bring him back to him, it should restore Huntier's sanity and help him awaken. I should continue searching for the other elements if I ever intend to leave this waking nightmare. Where are you?
Get out of this place.
Yes.
Have you found an exit to this place yet? We must escape.
All right.
Have you found an exit?
Do I not give it to you? Do I just hold... Alright, the portal to the test of patience. Alright, well, we don't know what's in the test of patience, but we will give it a go. Oh, okay. Mysterious scroll. I don't remember ever doing this one in the original Oblivion. Oh, well, that's written in Daedric. Oh, it's... Is that a puzzle solvey thing? Alright, so let's assume that symbol is maybe a path. It's the most common symbol. So... that would be the path through that one. That would be the path through that one. Man. 3 and then across. How do we orientate? Okay, so this one. So... No, oh shit, I went on the wrong... I was meant to go on the far... Well, I've done it completely wrong then. Why is this one the... Is that one... That's... What? And Luna's knocked down too. Let's try again. This is a stupid quest. Okay. Quick save. So, opening the thing. 4x4. That's this one here. Yes, 4x4. The problem is, how does the orientation map to the layout of the thing. This should imply that it's 3 along one edge. Oh, it's here. Okay. We start here and go like that. Okay. That one, and then straight. So, alright, let's try that. Yes. 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 Got it. Alright. Next one. Next one. So we are starting... Which symbol looks like the symbol that progresses through the puzzle? This one. So it's that... Oh man, this is already stupid long. Okay, so we get the third from the right and step forward. 1, 2, 3. This one. This one. So we are here. We go 1, 2 to the left. 1, 2 to the left. 1 forward. 2 forward. Okay, 2 forward, yes. 1 right, 1 forward. 1 right. 1 forward. 2 right, 1 forward. 2 right, 1 forward. Alright, that one's done. Okay. And now for the really big, stupid, large one. What symbol are we looking for that looks like a path? This one goes like so. Oh, that is awful. Alright, third from the right, we go 3 forward. Sorry, third from the left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Jesus. Okay, now we go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. Then we go 1, 2 forward, and then 1 right. 1, 2 forward, and then 1 right. So 1, 2 forward, 1 right. Then we go 2 forward. 1, 2. Then we go 1, 2, 3 left. 1, 2, 3 left. Go backwards 1. And then go all the way to the edge and then all the way forward. Okay. Huzzah! We now get the element of patience. Alright, so that one's done. I've located the element of patience, the second element to be found in Hantier's dream world. I should continue searching for more elements. Yes, Henantier, we shall. We'll continue doing all the work for you, it would seem. Test of perception. What are we going to perceive? Ooh, trippiness. Okay, what have we got? Perceive. A torch. Alright. So, there's the torch. Ow! Ow. That looks like that's a long way down to get hurt. We just got to make it to the end somehow. Is there going to be some sort of trick? Oh, oh! What's the traps? I see the traps. We avoided all the traps. Okay. That one was a lot quicker and easier. I've located the element of perception, the third element to be found in Henantir's Dreamyard. I should continue searching for more elements. Really? More elements. Okay, that's done. How many more portals are there? We did that one. Courage. Test of courage. Breathe. Oh, weak potion of the sea. What does it do? Water breathing. Okay. Oh, I don't like... Yep. So... I literally have dreams about this, and I don't like underwater stuff. Avatar 2, The Way of the Water, was a hard time for me. I don't like all this water business. Oh, we got another one. Continue. We've still got some time on our current one. Grotto of Courage. And there it is. Okay, yoink. Not so bad then. I've located the element of courage, the final element in this bizarre amalgam of Henantir's dreams. I should bring all four elements to Henantir and try to restore his sanity.
Please, help me. I can't remember anything.
Yes.
I feel as though I'll be trapped here forever. And I don't even know why.
Alright, the dream world. I think we've solved it.
But how? What you say must be the truth. I feel strange. I can see now what you were saying was no story at all, but the truth. And I'm a fool.
Yes.
I had no idea that the amulet could hold such power over me.
Right.
I set out to create a way to conquer my failings.
Yes.
But it seems the tables had turned, and they conquered me. I don't know how you did it, but I thank you. Now, we must wake from this dream and take our places in the real world again. Farewell.
Okay.
It's good to see you in the real world. I'm indebted to you for rescuing me from my nightmare. I suppose thanks are only a small token of my appreciation.
I should think so.
Allow me to reward you for your bravery. I'm afraid I don't have much in the way of coin, but allow me to present you with something that may help in your travels.
Okay, you've given me a scroll of Ghost Walk. Or is that something I already had?
Farewell, friend.
And we're naked, of course. Well, I'll figure that out later. You've given me a scroll of Ghost Walk. That's the one thing we get. That's fucking terrible. Dude.
So good to see you again. Farewell, friend.
Could I?
Now that Henantir has returned, things are as they should be.
And we are naked. Any other rumors?
They say a thief actually stole one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Library.
Yes.
Who would have thought it was even possible?
Yes, that was us. Thank you.
I do hope our paths cross again.
Well, that was underwhelming from a rewards perspective. The underwear in this game looks so terrible. But, you know, surprisingly, you know, realistic, I guess. In a world where there's no proper underwear, you got to do this weird, you know, wrap thing, and that looks convincing. Anyway, alright, so I guess that is the city quests done for this evening. That is us cooked for now, I think. Save game. As before we kick off our next episode, I will re-equip the correct equipment, and then we shall launch into either the final city quest, but I don't think there's many more left, so we might jump into some main story stuff next. I'll figure that out in the next 2 days. But that is to come, I guess. So that's it for tonight. Thank you very much to everyone who's come to hang out, to chill and chat in the chat, or to lurk in the background. Very much appreciate you coming along. Thank you, of course, to our sponsors, our Patreon sponsors, and our Twitch and YouTube subscribers. You guys are absolute legends. Thank you for everything that you do. We will be back in 2 days' time. We'll continue some kind of interesting questing, theoretically with our proper gear equipped and our proper effects that we have built up, that we've spent the time building. There's every game. It's almost like a trope, right? Every RPG must have one quest or chapter in which you are stripped of everything that you've built up and suddenly useless for a brief period. Well, we've done that now, so at least we can get our stuff back to normal and we can be mighty once more. All right, now if you're watching on Twitch, please stick around for a few minutes. Let's find someone to raid, give them some buzz, give them some energy, give them some excitement. And in the meantime, I look forward to hanging out with you again on this stream, on this channel, in these games that we play. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade. You've all been awesome. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you again very soon.
For 65 years, I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life.